Hello students, today's topic is conservation of energy. And the topic of conservation of energy can be best explained with the example of an oscillating pendulum. Now, what is happening in an oscillating pendulum? That the pendulum is at mean position A, and from A it goes to extreme position B. Then again comes back. So first it goes from A to B, then B to A, but it doesn't stop here and it goes to the other extreme, that is C. So A to B and B to C and then back to A. Now when it is oscillating, how the energy is being transformed, and if the energy is being transformed, is the energy decreasing or increasing? As we know, according to law of conservation of energy, energy can neither be created nor can it be destroyed. So what is happening in this case is, at mean position the pendulum is having zero potential energy, but it is having maximum kinetic energy. When it goes from mean to extreme, its potential energy goes on increasing and kinetic energy goes on decreasing. And when it reaches B, the extreme position, then the potential energy is maximum, but it stops, so the kinetic energy becomes zero. But the total mechanical energy, that is sum of potential and kinetic, remains mgh. Now it again starts falling. Now when it starts falling, now what is happening is u becomes zero because it is falling from rest. So u is 0, and if we use this third equation of motion, v square minus u square is equal to 2gh, then we can omit u square as it is at rest. Initially the bob is at rest. So we get v square is equal to 2gh. If we substitute this value of v square in this equation of kinetic energy, we get kinetic energy is equal to mgh. And for potential energy, it is mgh because EP is equal to F into S equal to work done. So whatever work is being done, that is being conserved in it as its energy. Now force here is the weight of the ball, mg, and distance is the height. So potential energy. Now it is very clear that at extreme position total energy is mgh. Then at mean mgh. Then at other extreme again the same thing, mgh. So although kinetic and potential energies are being changed, but the total energy remains same. So this is what is explained in the law of conservation of energy. That is, energy can neither be created nor can it be destroyed. I hope you understood the lecture. Thank you so much.